Well, hello. It's about 9:45 on a Friday. I'm heading out to Don Muenag Airport, and I am going to take the bus. So I'm here at Phrom Phong. However you want to do it, get to the blue line. In my case, it'll be Sukhumvit. So I'll go one stop up on the green and change over to the blue. Then you need to make your way to the old Bang Sue station, which is now Krung Thep Papiwat, and we'll get on the government train, head out to Don Mueang. It is a bit of a walk when you arrive at the Don Mueang stop. I'd give it a solid 10 minutes to walk from there to, can't remember, I think Terminal 21 is the furthest, and that's international. That's what I'm doing tonight. But even Terminal 2, it's not a short walk. So give yourself plenty of time. Plus that government train, it only runs about every 10 minutes. So don't look at something online and says it takes 28 minutes. Well, put another 10 minutes on there. If you're like me, you'll be walking up as the train's leaving. Now, I could have went the easy route, got a cab or a Bolt or Grab. It did say it's about an hour and 5-minute trip right now. During the weekends, it can take a long time to get from my home here in Phrom Phong down to Nana to jump on the highway or the toll road, and you need to let them know you're going to pay extra for tolls, or they'll go the back way all the way to both Sukhumvit Airport and Don Mueang. Let them know. If they're probably not going to ask if you don't say something. And I can't remember what the tolls are for both airports. I think it's less than 100 baht. The fare to go from my home out in Phrom Phong out to Don Mueang was 410 baht on Bolt Saver right now. It's out there. It's a little bit past immigration, so it's not super close. Yeah, and I probably should have took a car. My girlfriend Boone said there won't be any traffic today. It's a holiday weekend, and you can see it's nice and empty here at 10 minutes till 10. These train stations are always busy, but what the heck, I'll make a movie anyhow. Again, let's start the timer when we get up to Sukhumvit Station. That's a pretty central location for folks. Folks have been around a while. Well, not that long ago. The train started at Mo Chit and ended in On Nut. So they do have the A1 bus that leaves from Mo Chit heading over to Don Mueang. So that's another option. If you live up in the, I don't know, Victory Monument area, maybe take the train up to Mo Chit, take the A1. But I'm gonna show you how to take the government train out there. Now, you've probably read a lot of things online about different payments for each train, and that's kind of true. We're on the green, I'm using my Rabbit card. We'll get on the blue, and I'll either use my Visa card or this card I have that my girlfriend gave me. It's more a Thai thing. It's a credit card that works on everything but the BTS. So I'll probably use that card. I'm not sure if there's any money on it, but I know I've used it on the government train, the airport train out to Sukhumvit, the blue line, certainly. The yellow line, I think I used it on. So, yeah, hopefully we'll get a little generalized at some point, but I get it. Whoever built these trains, they're individual companies, and they set up their own payment systems. Now, coming down below in the subway, the MRT here from the Terminal 21 area where I got off the Asok BTS, you can see everybody heads directly for this area here, and it's really busy. Now, if you walk to the right and go on down, there's another ticket booth down there, or ticket office, and nobody's in line. It looks like it's exit only. Just stay to the right and walk on to the other side of the station. There you go. Just a few people down here. It's always that way. It's not even busy right now. That station right under Terminal 21 there, it's always jam-packed. I don't know why any Thai would stand in that line when they know this is usually empty down here. The self-service to the right or the windows on the left. So there you go, 41 baht. We're starting here at Sukhumvit. If we went up one station to Phetchaburi, that's where you'd catch the airport rail link to go out to Suvarnabhumi. I think it was 41 baht. We're going up here, coming around past Lat Pral, and we're getting off here at Bang Sue. See, it's still listed as Bang Sue, although they've officially changed the train station to Krung Thep Papiwat. So if you're looking at the government train website, you won't see Bang Sue. It's a little bit confusing. Maybe they're just pacing themselves on changing all these signs. But Bang Sue, Krung Thep Papiwat, it's one and the same. Then from there, we'll get on the red government train, head out to one. You can take it out to Immigration, Cheng Watana, or Laxi. They're both right on the red. But Cheng Watana is 2 stops away from the red on the pink line. Again, it sounds confusing, but it's not. So I'll go ahead and start the timer here, and then I'll stop it when I get off the red line. and then we'll see how long it takes to walk from the Red Line station into Don Mueang. Again, it's not like many trains around the world. It stops across the street and down a ways. They are building a new terminal, so hopefully that'll shorten up the walk. And 21 minutes later, we're at Bangkok Station. Let's get out of the MRT and walk. It's probably a 5-minute walk to get up to the SRT Red Line. And all the signs are clearly marked in English and Thai. The announcements on the train are also in English and Thai. Could have just as easily used the Visa card or that card I have that works on all the trains, but I think I'm running out of money on that card. You have to fund it at, in my case, my girlfriend's bank account. So I'm gonna just use the poker chip. I used one of the self-service machines, 41 baht, it dropped it. You tap it going in and you drop it back into the machine as you leave. If for some reason you got off at the wrong station, let's say you went one station past that you paid for, just walk over to the ticket office and pay the difference, whatever it is, 3 or 4 extra baht. Oh, I also should have said back at Sukhumvit, the train's clearly going in both directions. One, it clearly says Phetchaburi is the next station. That's the direction we're heading. And the other one says, I don't know, something about Chinatown. Can't really miss it. Just take a look at any of the maps there everywhere. And I am heading up to Krung Central Terminal. You can see it's clearly marked the Red Line 3B. Give yourself plenty of time on these trains. You can see there is a, whatever that is, at least a 5-minute wait, if not longer. It looks like there's only one window open. But right here where she's trying to use her card to go in, whatever bank that is, now hers didn't, or his, I can't tell, it didn't work. Maybe there's not enough money on it. I'm going to attempt to see if my card works there. I don't think you can use Visa here, but I'm not positive. But I do have this Thai account. You're probably going to have to wait over in the individual ticket line to get another poker chip. Okay, it worked. So that saved me a little bit of time. I can't tell you what the fare is. I know it was a flat rate 20 baht fare for the longest time, but I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe it was a month, the last time I came through here from the airport, it said that was going away. But I can't imagine it's much more than less than 50 baht. And there's signs everywhere telling you what platform is the Red Line. Not sure how many platforms there are here, 2 or 3. I know the bullet train's eventually going to take off from here and head all the way to China. So let's see. I might get lucky and the train's sitting there, or I might have to wait 10 minutes. Luck of the draw. And it looks like I lucked out. Sitting here waiting for me. And we're taking off at 10:45. So I arrived off the blue. What was it, 10:31? 10:45, we are off. Now we're pulling into Laxi Station at the 10:56. This is where you'd go to get a 30-day visa extension for 1900 baht right here at the mall, right almost directly connected to the Laxi Station. If you want to go to Chiang Watana immigration, you need to walk over to the junction, get on the pink line, and go, I believe it's 2 stops up to Government Complex. And then it's almost a mile. It's quite a ways from the government station. They do have a shuttle bus. So Google that. It's right below the station. You can't really miss it. And maybe it's a half mile. But if it's 100 degrees or pouring rain, you're not going to want to do that walk, especially if you're dressed in pants and a nice shirt heading to immigration. And it's 11:01. We took off at, what was it, 10:09? So there you go, 50 minutes to get out here. But I'm going to say it's a solid 10-minute walk. The airport, that is the runway. But the 2 terminals are that way. And I think I'm going to the furthest terminal. So it's a pretty solid walk. Let's start the clock here at 11:02. Mentioned there's a lot of construction going on right here. Somebody had mentioned it's another terminal, but it could be more hangars for all I know. If it is another terminal, that'd be a nice smooth connection. And I'll put a link to all the trains. You'll have to check what the latest information is. They're always changing. I believe 5 to midnight is a pretty safe bet on all of these trains. If it's the airport rail link from Suvarnabhumi, this government train, the BTS, the MRT, I think one of them might start at 4:30 in the morning, but yeah, you'll have to check that out. I made a video on another airport. I can't remember if it was Singapore, and somebody was yelling at me about, what good is this video if you can't give me the exact operating hours of the train? And I commented back, are you sure you're going to be able to travel from wherever you're coming from to Singapore without relying on some YouTube video. I'm gonna guess his mother was also driving him to the airport. It's not rocket science, just follow the crowds with a suitcase, but it's all clearly marked. And there are displays everywhere. Queen Circuit, who passed away at the age of 93. She was well loved here in Thailand, along with her husband, King Rama IX. And there are also some long-term, or what is it, long-distance trains here. I don't know anything about it. I took a train out of Hua Lamphong years ago, but there are some located here. And there's also a ticket booth right there for the red train. Nobody's in line here. There's also some, what do you call it, self-service machines. This one says it's out of service. Let's see what it costs. So just put it in English. It's obviously in Thai. Union Jack, I guess. We're at Don Muenag, and we're going to go, again, Laxi is where you would go to. Oh, what did I do? I thought it issued me a coin. But we are going to look at the price for Bang Su, but here it's labeled as Krun Tep Papiwat. So there you go. Don Muenag to Krun Tep, one ticket. Trying to see if it tells me how much it is. Oh, 33 baht. My eyes aren't so good. We're walking off in this direction, making a hard left, and we got a bit of a walk. And I was hassling Boone a little bit. I said, why aren't you using public transportation? And she says, no, that train is very dirty. Diesel. I take an eco car. And she's not paying extra for an eco car. And way off in the distance there, let me zoom in, where you see the red, that's the Don Muenag sign. That's the terminal. And I keep putting that Spanish twist on it, saying Don Mueang. It's Don Mueng. This is all nice and air conditioned. Even in the nice weather season here towards the end of the year, it's feels great outside. But then when you walk into some air conditioning here, you realize it's still 79 degrees. And we're about halfway. That's the train platform off on the right. This is a small Magic Food Park. It's closed. I know there's a larger one, I think in Terminal 2 upstairs. It's pretty nice. Little pharmacy, I think, here on the left, and a 7-Eleven. Just be advised, they have the same restrictions. You can't take liquids past security, and there's a limitation on how big your toothpaste and all that can be, just like in the United States. It's 11:16. We've made it to Terminal 2 with domestic arrivals and departures. I still need to walk over to Terminal 1. That is 15 minutes, but deduct maybe 2 minutes for me yammering on and making these videos. You can see it's a little bit of a walk. I was walking at a good pace, and it's still another 3-4 minutes to get down to Terminal 2. So here to the domestic side, let's call it, what did we take off from Sukhumvit at 10:09, 10:10, something like that, and call it 11:10, deducting all my filming time. Give yourself, I'd say, a solid hour and a half. Maybe things won't go so well at the ticket office, or you're not going to walk right onto the train like I did, and I think you'll be fine coming out here. But if you're going down to the international side, and we're going to Korea tonight. I've gone to Japan, Hong Kong, Indonesia, Malaysia, all kinds of international places out of Don Muenag here. So yeah, you might be going down to Terminal 2. And I'm not sure who these flight attendants are, but they do a nice job of the different crew outfits on many of the Asian airlines. It's a pretty classy setup. Some kind of team. I think it says Chiang Rai United. And I'm still walking. It's a serious walk down to the international terminal. I always take the train, but this is the taxi stand, or one of them, and we've made it to Terminal 1. Let's check out the time. And it's 11:22, so maybe deduct maybe 5 minutes from my filming, but yeah, again, I could have got 5 minutes lucky just jumping onto that one train. Took off at 10:09. We got here at 11:22. So that's taking the red line here to Don Muenag Airport. It's affordable, and it races above traffic. The thing about this area out where government complex is, it's called that for a reason. It's not just Chiang Watana Immigration. It's Department of Agriculture and Ministry and Defense. All the type of folks are out there. I've probably I don't know, if I've gone out here to this area 100 times, I've been stuck in traffic jams 25 of those times as we just come to a halt, and then here comes a motorcade, whoever it is. They're kind of big on just shutting down the roads when some bigwigs are coming through. Not only the royal family, but anybody that's a little bit higher up in the government. Yeah, they're gonna bring the roads to a halt so they can get through in a timely manner. So I appreciate you watching. I'm gonna go find Boone and get ready for this flight. So we'll talk to you really soon. More looks around Bangkok when I get back. See ya.